Ibiza Global Radio. Welcome to
Sunset Sessions
with Clint Maximus. Brought to you by the Warehouse Jam.
Bringing you cutting-edge live mixes and interviews with the biggest names in the industry, exclusively on Ibiza Global Radio 95.3 UAE.
Music sounds better with us.
You're listening to Ibiza Global Radio 95.3 UAE. Let's get into our guest mix and interview today with 10 Walls.
Let's talk about the beginning. How did it all start for you becoming an actual producer and actually DJing?
As a producer, I started in 1998 because my brother is a famous singer and he already was working in one studio. I was working there as a security, let's say security, but in nighttime I could touch the professional studio. In 1998 there was many hardware, not like these days like many software, but hardware, consoles and synthesizers, and so I found myself as a producer because I'm classical. I was studying in music, classical music gymnasium, so I needed to focus at 11 and 12th class. I needed to focus, so I did a break, and then when I started to study in music academy, I started to work parallel in another record studio, and then came my profile as Mario Basanov, and later 10 Walls.
Nice. Well, interesting name, 10 Walls. Anything behind it, or how did that name come about?
You know what? It's nice combination. I really love the combination of 10 and Walls. It's like a name and surname. There is no secret. There is no behind the story. There is no. Just nice combination. Hi, this is 10 Walls on Ibiza Global Radio UAE.
This is Clint Maximus and this is Ibiza Global Radio 95.3 UAE, right now in session with 10 Walls.
Now, I've noticed as well that you're a bit of a gamer, which is amazing. So I was checking out your Instagram. You've also got a lot of music related to video games as well. So is this something that you're pushing for? Are you planning to do more of this?
You see, I started to play when I was 10 years old, and now I'm 38, so I'm still playing, and when I will be very old, I still will play the games. So games are really inside me because this is my hobby, this is my passion, this is my relaxed place. And when you have a proposal to make the soundtrack for the game, this is, man, really, it's an amazing feeling, because I know especially that style of the game. I know what kind of music and atmosphere you need to use it. It's really interesting. It's really amazing because you don't need to follow. Sometimes we have rules, like techno has some rules. House music, soulful house music, tribal, drum bass, rock music, classical music. All the time there is some rules. And in the games or in cinema, in movies, you don't have rules. You need to create emotion. So this is interesting because you can combine so many things to get the emotion. That emotions, not danceful, groove emotions, but emotions like which touch your heart. I don't know how to explain, but it's very interesting. I'm so excited.
Now let's talk about one of your latest releases. You've just dropped Lord of Fallen, which is a fantastic 4-track EP. That's out on Dear Dear. So how was working on the EP?
It's easy. When quarantine came, I started to work. I actually opened a new project, and I was making so much music. And I found, for example, 10 or 20 tracks. I found that these 4 tracks, all of them has the same like vibration and the same mood and atmosphere. So I combine it. For example, another 15 tracks, I use it for video game. So I'm trying to find the home all the time of my music. So now with my new project of Hindemith project, I'm trying to make classical music or sometimes really experimental electronica, but still connected, combined together with classical. Hi, this is 10 Walls on Ibiza Global Radio UAE.
This is Clint Maximus and this is Sunset Sessions. Right now we have our interview with 10 Walls.
And let's talk about future plans. You've just mentioned that. What else is going on? Maybe new singles? Are there possible tours in the work? What's going on?
Actually, I did one of the biggest, but my second dream was to make a concert, to make the project with symphony orchestra. And we did it, and it calls 10 Walls together with Lithuania State Symphony Orchestral Symphony. We did 2 concerts. It was really a success concert, but not about that. When you standing, all producers, I think, has 2 dreams. One dream to play for 10,000 people, to have this feeling when you're standing alone, front of you 10,000 people. And another dream and feeling when you are sitting and your background are musicians, and there was 75 people. So together with me, with all audio guys, like 100 people together with you. So this another feeling, but also this massive feeling, So it's amazing feeling, and I put so many hard, because I was mixing music. I didn't trust nobody. I wanted to do by myself. So there was, when you make a music, so okay, drum, kick, snare, hi-hats, bass line, blah, blah, blah. So 20 tracks. There was 128 tracks, 128, because there was violin, viola, cello, like, oh my goodness. And yeah, there was many work, and I'm so proud and very happy about this thing. And what's coming also, like I told you, Mario Basanov album, double album, 10 Walls triple album, then Hindemith six albums, Quarantine in one way, but in another way, like in good way. Hi, this is 10 Walls on Ibiza Global Radio UAE.